Did you know that there's a section of Disney's Animal Kingdom that's only accessible by train? Much like Tom Sawyer Island at the Magic Kingdom, Rafiki's Planet Watch is removed from the hustle and bustle of the park and offers some calmer attractions for those looking to take a break from thrill rides like Avatar Flight of Passage or Expedition Everest. The Wildlife Express train takes guests on a peaceful 1.2-mile journey, giving a behind-the-scenes peek at the park as it travels past housing and veterinary facilities for the resident animals. And at the other side is Rafiki's Planet Watch, an area dedicated to education about the preservation and conservation of animals. The main building here is known as the Conservation Station and showcases the various conservation efforts supported by the Walt Disney Company, and also lets you catch a glimpse at the Animal Kingdom's animal care facilities, like the Veterinary Examination Room or the Food Prep Station, where they help make meals for the many animals found around the park. And while you're there, be sure to peek in on some of the reptiles and insects that call the Conservation Station home. At the Animation Experience, you can learn to draw characters from popular Disney and Pixar films and learn more about how live animals inspired some of Disney's most iconic characters. Just outside is the Affection section, where you have an opportunity to interact with the animals. This petting zoo contains a variety of species, including goats, sheep, deer, pigs, and more. So now that you know a bit about this lesser-known Disney World attraction, let's hop on board the Wildlife Express train and explore Rafiki's Planet Watch.
Greetings, friends, and welcome aboard Wildlife Express. For a safe journey, remember to stay seated, keeping your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train. Sit all the way back against the bench, and please be sure to watch your children. Welcome aboard the Wildlife Express, good service to Rafiki's Planet Watch. Here, you'll discover a wide range of animal adventures, from the Affection section, where you can get up close and personal with domesticated animals like goats, sheep, and more, to sneak peeks at animal care in action at our veterinary, nutrition, and science centers. Also, be sure to check out the Animation Experience at Conservation Station, where you can learn to draw your favorite Disney characters inspired by live animals from one of our animators. The tradition of animals and animation reaches all the way back to Walt Disney himself and his long-standing passion for conservation. He believed it was important that we protect our wildlife and preserve our natural world. This sense of motivation shaped his legacy, from animation to conservation, to the very adventures we offer here at Disney's Animal Kingdom each and every day. As we make our way to Rafiki's Planet Watch, keep an eye out for some of the exciting wildlife we might encounter along the way, and the highly trained specialists who care for them. From ostriches and rhinos to the mighty African elephant, the species we care for here at Disney's Animal Kingdom are some of the very same animals that inspired animated classics like The Lion King, The Jungle Book, and more. Did you know Ratatouille was the first animated feature to bring live animals to the studio? In the 1980s, Walt Disney and his animators modeled characters from the film after the movements and natural behaviors of their real-life counterparts. Even with the latest advances in computer animation, this tradition continues today.
safety of those around you, please sit all the way back against the bench and avoid leaning out toward the rail. Remain seated until the train comes to a complete stop, and please be sure to wash your children as you exit. Go around and explore. Aboard the Wildlife Express with service from Rafiki's Planet Watch to the village of Harambe. As you head back out into Disney's Animal Kingdom, we hope you take with you a great appreciation for the very journey that led us here. Disney's passion for animals and conservation that led him to send film crews across the globe to capture dramatic footage of wildlife in remote locations. Walt Disney's True Life Adventure series touched the hearts of millions of viewers, inspiring a spirit of conservation and paving the road for the nature documentaries we see today. That same power eventually inspired the creation of Disney Nature, the latest continuation of this wildlife storytelling tradition. With the release of powerful films like African Cats, Born in China, and Penguins, Disney Nature creates a unique opportunity to connect with wildlife on an emotional level, inspiring us to preserve nature, care, and understanding. And did you know that each film provides an opportunity for filmgoers to become conservationists just by seeing the films? A portion of the first week's ticket sales for each Disney Nature release is Conservation Fund to support specific conservation initiatives with nonprofit organizations around the globe. It was this rich legacy of animal storytelling that inspired the idea of Disney's Animal Kingdom, a place that celebrates our deep connection with animals, the magic of nature, and wonder of exploration that comes from preserving and protecting our natural world. As you venture out into the park today, or make your way back to wherever you call home, remember that legacy lives in you.
We are now approaching the Harambe train station. For your safety and the safety of those around you, please sit all the way back against the bench and avoid leaning out toward the railing. Remain seated until the train comes to a complete stop, and please be sure to watch your children as you exit. Go well, and remember, preserving the magic of nature begins with you. Asante.